Hello and welcome to this lecture on our values in scientific research. And the big question for this is, should our personal values affect our research? And if so, how? Well, we've already answered this a little bit in previous videos. But the basic response is that yes, our personal values affect our research, whether we want them to or not, because we are the ones picking the topic, picking the question, and deciding how to pursue that research. We are automatically using our personal values in the selection of topic, question, and how we pursue it. So how do we deal with that fact that our personal values are going to affect our research? Well, the scientific process is designed to be value-free and reduce the influence of our personal opinions, values, and preferences, but it does not eliminate all the biases introduced from these sources. Again, because we are already deciding the topic, question, and how we pursue that research, we are introducing bias despite the fact that we're using the scientific process. And even though the scientific process does its best to try to introduce objectivity, provide a value-free, unbiased approach to our research, we also have to be careful about pretending that we are value-free, because we aren't. We have our own set of personal beliefs, biases, and values that we're going to bring to our research, and rather than ignore them or pretending they don't exist, it is better for us to reflect and address the fact that we have these biases and values. And our values have a large influence on what we study and how we conceptualize and approach our research, and remaining value neutral may protect us, the researcher, by saying, oh, well, we're objective, this is the truth. But then it allows our research to be used by others in potentially inappropriate ways, and allow others to misinterpret what we mean by our research. And so value neutrality is difficult in any sort of science, but it's particularly true of the social sciences because we're dealing with people, we're dealing with social problems, we're dealing with things we care deeply about. It is really hard to remain value free. So what can we do about this? Well, because it's so difficult to be value free, the best thing we can do is try to be self-reflective. Be aware of our own morals and values, be aware of how those values and morals might bias our research, and employ what is called cultural relativity, which means don't evaluate others based on our own beliefs, but evaluate others based on their own culture and their own beliefs. And in general, try to take what is called an emic perspective. Don't come in with an outsider's perspective. Try to describe and approach the analysis of other people using their own logic and reasoning rather than your own. And a big part of this is just realizing what side you're on. Admit why you're wanting to study this particular topic. Admit what side you're on. This is still easier said than done, but if we can be self-reflective, realize where we're coming from, realize why we're interested in a topic, realize the biases and prejudice, we can perhaps be a little bit more objective and at least address and say, yes, we are coming at it from this perspective. These are our biases. This is how I'm going to try to address those biases and move on. So there really isn't a clear answer here other than trying to just be self-reflective, be self-aware, and be open about the potential biases. Alright, that's it for this video. See you next time.